means how to be independent. How? How to feel that we are independent. How to feel the joy of independence. So the answer is from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, chapter 27, text number 20, uh, 24. Text number 24. Canto 3, chapter 27, text number 24, purport. It shares us the interesting secret of how actually be independent. Prabhupada says, to be the servant of the Lord is the greatest position. If one can understand this and can thus revive one's original nature of eternal servitorship of the Lord, one stands fully independent. And then Prabhupada says, um, a living entity's independence is lost by material contact. In the spiritual field, he has full independence, and therefore there is no question of becoming dependent on three modes of material nature. Means he is not even controlled by three modes of nature. He is not controlled by anyone. Okay. And then in 25th, Canto 3, chapter 27, text number 25, purport also, Prabhupada adds that similarly, the position of self-realization or understanding of one's relationship with Supreme Lord makes one completely satisfied, and the three modes of material nature, which are the cause of all disturbances, cannot affect him. So you see, so here he says, in contaminated consciousness, one sees everything to be for his own enjoyment. But in pure consciousness or Krishna consciousness, he sees that everything exists for the enjoyment of the Supreme Enjoyer. So this is what Prabhupada is saying. See, तृप्ति मुल्तना जी, नाइस टू सी यू. आपका हिंदी का सेशन अभी इंग्लिश का बाद होगा, ठीक है? तो हम ये बोल रहे थे, we were saying this, that how we can actually experience independence and how we can actually be happy. The answer is that when you voluntarily, when you use your independent choice to accept Krishna's plan for you, especially when your plan fails, or especially when your plan appears to fail, if you see it as Krishna's choice for you, if you see it as Krishna's choice for you, then you will be very happy. Whoever, whichever religion, Gabination Ji is saying, what is this class? Yes, this class is about how to be actually experiencing full independence. And Socrates was a nice philosopher, a very wise person, devoted soul. He believed that we are this soul and we are not this body. But those days, the kings of those days didn't accept what he was teaching. So they said, you should give up your soul philosophy, or else we will kill you, we will feed this poison to you. It appears to us like he's bound. He was bound and poison was brought to his face. He said, you can, in spite of being bound, he said that you cannot, you will be killed. If you don't give up your philosophy of the soul, you will be killed. Socrates said, you can kill me if you can catch me, but you cannot even catch me. What to speak of you can killing me? He was caught like this because said, I am not this body. You caught the body, not me. So you can feed me poison, you can never kill me. Soul never dies, he said that. And he was given poison, and of course he left the body. He left the body, but he said, I will leave the body, enter into another body, but I will not die. And his philosophy is a truth as per Bhagavad Gita. So, yes, this is not Islam, this is not Hinduism, this is Vedic scriptures. This is the essence of the Vedas called Srimad Bhagavatam that is speaking, and people call it as Hinduism. But we call it as Vedic scriptures. Yes. So now I welcome Ulka Devrukar ji, Shakuntala Manni ji, B.R. Basavaraju ji, Hare Krishna, Revati Senthil Kumar ji, Pranam to you, Hare Krishna. Yes. So now we were discussing about how to be feeling independence. So when we say that I believe that Bhagavad Gita 15th chapter, when it says that Mama Eva Amsho Jivaloki. Bhagavad Gita says, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that all these living entities are my parts and parcels. When we understand that we are Krishna's part and parcel, when we understand, so we understand that we have to serve Krishna. And when we start serving Krishna, sometimes it so happens if Krishna is the master and we are the servants, the God whom we call as God is, oh yes, it does not matter if you are a Christian, my dear Gabanation ji. Whether you're a Christian or a Muslim or a Hindu, we all believe God is supreme and we are his servants. Or we are his children who are meant to obey his orders. Means like servant only. The servant term does not mean we become a jhaduwala and we are ill-treated. Not like that. Servant is a very, very sweet position. Like a husband is a servant of a wife and wife is a servant of a husband. Children are the servants of parents and parents are servants of children. Whoever serves, is a servant. Like that. We are supposed to serve God's orders. We are supposed to follow Krishna's orders. So when we follow God's orders or Krishna's orders, we should have one more mood that I am serving Krishna, but in case whatever I plan, if he does not sanction and he sanctions exactly opposite of what I want, if my plan, in spite of me serving, in spite of me giving my life to serve God, if my plan does not work, like for Socrates' plan to live long and do good work, didn't work. They killed him, but he accepted the plan. He accepted. And I watched the movie of Mahavatar Narasimha. There we saw little Prahlad accepting God's plans. You should go to this movie and watch in the theater, not the pirated version. Why? If you sit at home and watch, you're not going to get that effect, my dear friends. You just go, to a theater, and in the theater you watch, you're going to get the full effect which I got. Tears can flow in your eyes. It is that much beautiful. You feel like God is coming in front of you. It feels like that. In a theater, it feels like that. You feel so much spiritual vibes in your heart. So there in that cinema, we could see Prahlad, because he's chanting the holy names, his father told, don't do it. He said, no, I cannot stop my chanting. And he went on chanting. And then they said, if you're chanting the holy names of Krishna, then I will get you killed. He said, okay, if Krishna wants me to kill, I will die. If Krishna wants me to be saved, then I will live. Like this. He was like, it's all right. Like very humble he was. Like, I accept Krishna's plan. He was not attached to his plans that I should live long. I should serve God. He was not like that. How much ever he keeps me, that much I shall live. But if he does not keep me, then I will not live. Like that. So what happened was that this little Prahlad, maybe it's difficult for some people to understand this unless you go and watch the movie. It's in India, it's released in different languages like Hindi, Kannada, Telugu, whichever is your language. You can go and watch, and there are some 3D movies, 2D movies. So in the movie, this little Prahlad, who's a devotee of God, devout devotee of God, who is a surrendered devotee, means he accepts Krishna's plan. He surrenders, like he has no plans of his own. His plans are like this, that may your plans become victorious, and may I not have a plan different from your plan. This is Prahlad's mood. And so when the people were supposed to push him down, his father told, kill him, push him down the mountain, kill him. I don't want such believers of God to exist in my kingdom, even though he's my son. So those who wanted to push him, they took him up, when we took him up to the mountain, and when they were about to push him, like in Jesus Christ, he was asked to climb on the cross, right? And that time, did he oppose? No, he said it's God's plan. And he told you, forgive these sinners, right? Like that. This boy Prahlad also, he said, if I'm being pushed, you so be it. I don't mind. Then they said, you're not feeling afraid? If you were pushed, you will die. Yes, I don't mind. If Krishna wants me to die, I will die. If Krishna wants me to be saved, I will be saved. So cool he was. You should go and see his mood, his thoughts, his understanding, his faith, his dependence, his surrender, his devotion, you must go and see in the cinema. That is how a devotee should be. That is freedom. So, to make you understand it nicely, I am giving the example. Okay. Now, what happened is this Prahlad was being pushed, and of course, he was saved by God and he didn't die. Okay, that's what happened actually. It's all history. Like Jesus Christ was crucified, that is history, it's not a mythology. Jesus Christ story is not mythology, like that Prahlad story is also not mythology. It is a real history, but it happened much long ago. So go and watch the cinema and you will know what is it to feel independent. So Prahlad could never be bound mentally. Physically he was bound. See, physically getting bound is different. But even if somebody is physically chained, but if they feel a lot of sweet connection with the Lord and say, Krishna, if you want me to be chained, so be it. I don't care. If you're like that, then you will never feel the punishment. When I say independence, I mean the mental independence where we don't feel punished. But when we are given full independence to be the queen of the house as a wife or as a daughter or as a mother, if we are not able to control our anger, we are bound by our own anger. If we are not able to control our lust, we are bound by our own lust. Or if we are trying to control our lover or husband or wife, she should be mine only. And if they're cheating, the heart break. You feel so bound, you feel so connected, you feel so tied up with the person that you feel so hurt. But if a wife or a husband feels connection more with Krishna, then even if the other person is behaving in a manner which is called adultery, in a wrong way, these people will say, okay, I try to help them, but they're not listening to me. I accept whatever is Krishna's plan and I will be connected to Krishna. Then they don't feel bound. So, what you should do is you have to be very careful to always do every activity with the prayerful mind, and you should say, Krishna, please help me how I can serve you better. What you should do? Krishna, please help me how I can serve you better. May your plans work and not mine. Please, you ensure your plans work for me, and even if it is opposite of my plans, let my plans fail. This kind of courage to pray this way to God and accept Krishna's plans, that is what I mean by full dependence, and that dependence on Lord's plan, and that's actually independence. Means your mind can never become sad, your mind can never become frustrated, your mind can never become angry. That is, you'll be free from all these negative emotions in case you are very serious about following Krishna's plan. So here I see Rituji is telling something tensed all the time because of workplace people who cleverly try to let you down and games against you every day. Yes, so you are very attached to your workplace, Rituji. So when you are very attached to your workplace and when you are having a feeling that they should listen to you or they should be kind to you, not even listen, they should not harm you verbally or with their intentions, they should not look down upon you. When you are expecting so many things, then you are bound to get hurt, if not here, in another place. Wherever you go, pain will follow you like a shadow. So I am telling you must read Bhagavatam, daily and understand it. That's why I'm giving you the same class. All these topics are to help you to come out of problem at workplace. So now I was telling you that what you're supposed to do is you should say, Krishna, if you want these people to be very mean with me, to play political games with me, if you are planning like that, like Prahlad said, if my father is wanting to be mean with me, he wants to kill me, he wants to say I am bad, so be it. If you want it that way, I accept. That means why he could do that? Because he loved God more than he loving his father. He loved his father, but he loved Krishna even more. He said to his father, you are the father of this lifetime, but Krishna is the father of my all my lifetimes. So when you say that I am Krishna's for life after life, Krishna is my master. When you say like that, what happens is then you want to be always be very honestly sticking to Krishna's orders, scriptural orders, Bhagavatam orders, Bhagavad Gita orders, whatever is your holy book's orders. When you try to follow to please the Supreme Lord, that is when you will experience freedom. But if you are saying that, oh no, it should be like this only, it should be like that only, why they are mean to me, why they are bad to me, then you will always be sad. You will, because you can never control the people's behavior with you. But Kiva, Hare Krishna, Chinchila Mataji, Hare Krishna, Rika Thakurji, Hare Krishna. So Ankit Sharma ji, Hare Krishna, Vivakar Goshal ji, Hare Krishna. So I was telling you that in case if you are feeling that Krishna is my master, then you should also know that Krishna's plan is the best for me. So I should give up attachment to my views and my plans, even about serving Krishna. Even to serve Krishna, if the situation is not favorable, then in whatever situation we are, try to do something to please Krishna. You got it? Try to do something to please Krishna. So this way you can be very happy. As long as, thank you Rituji, as long as you're trying to please Krishna, when you really love Krishna more than anybody else, suppose we are a mad fan of Krishna, like Prahlad was a mad fan of Krishna or Vishnu, and he didn't value anybody's ill treatment to him. He didn't value at all. So then what happened to him? Then even though he was being pushed, that fellows, the two people told, you are not feeling scared? No. You will die, you are not scared? No. If Krishna wants, he'll protect me. If he does not want, he'll not protect me. No, then you will die. It's all right. It's all right. Then he said, oh, but I don't feel like pushing. They said, he said, no, it's your duty. Your king has told, no, do your duty. Push me. Come on. Push. Don't worry. Come on, push. He told and he starts praying. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So he didn't get hurt only. Krishna protected him. So what I mean is, when we are not attached to our views and our plans and our mission, and we are always willing to accept Krishna's plan happily, that's when our mind experiences total freedom. Although physically we may be chained, we may be beaten, we may be tortured, we will not feel any pain. We feel, if Krishna has allowed it, I accept it. If Krishna does not want it, he will stop it. He'll stop them. He will unchain me. He will stop all the torture. But if Krishna wants that and he thinks I will be more dependent and I'll get more closer to Krishna, so be it. So when you have that mood, no matter what happens, I accept Krishna's plan, even if it is totally opposite of my desire. If we think like that, then we will be mentally very happy, and we will feel total freedom from all the worries. We will feel also freedom from anger and other negative emotions. Why anger comes? When desire is not fulfilled, anger comes. But if we don't have a desire of our own, and our only desire is whatever Krishna wants, let it happen, then nobody can harm us. This is the way to be happy. So with that, I end the session, Aishwarya Thakurji, and I come back again in Hindi. मीनाक्षी कमेटी के साथ जान कर लिया है. I do not know what is this. I don't understand. Thank you. So my dear friends, so we end the session now, and we will see you in Hindi session soon after this, after ending this. Hare Krishna. If you have questions, you please ask me. In case now you didn't ask, you can come to Hindi session to ask your question, type your questions. I will answer you in between the session.